The Haunted House Adventure. It was a cold, moonless night when four friends, Jack, Emily, Sarah, and Mike, decided to explore the old abandoned mansion on the edge of town. The locals called it the Hollow House and claimed it was haunted. But the group, being young and curious, laughed at the warnings and set off on their spooky adventure. As they approached the towering structure, the house loomed over them, its windows like hollow eyes watching their every move. The air around them grew colder and the wind whispered through the trees, almost as if it were trying to warn them. Mike, the bravest of the group, pushed open the creaking front door. The sound echoed through the empty halls, sending shivers down their spines. "Come on, it's just an old house," he said, trying to calm the others. Inside, the house was eerily silent. The floorboards groaned under their weight, and the faint smell of dampness filled the air. They wandered through the dark rooms, their flashlights casting long, eerie shadows on the walls. Suddenly, Sarah noticed something strange. "Guys, did you hear that?" she whispered. The others stopped, listening closely. At first, there was nothing but the sound of their own breathing. Then, faintly, they heard it, a soft tapping, like footsteps coming from upstairs. "Must be the wind," Jack muttered, but his voice trembled. They continued deeper into the house, but the strange noises only grew louder. There were whispers now, too, soft, unintelligible voices that seemed to come from nowhere. Emily felt her heart racing. "We should leave," she urged, her voice shaky. But before they could turn back, the door behind them slammed shut with a deafening bang. The lights flickered and went out, plunging them into complete darkness. Panic set in. "Stay together," Mike shouted. He tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. Something or someone was keeping them inside. Suddenly, they heard a laugh, low and sinister, echoing through the house. "Who's there?" Sarah screamed, but there was no answer, only the laugh growing louder and closer. The walls seemed to close in on them. Shadows danced around the room, twisting into terrifying shapes. Jack's flashlight flickered back to life, and in its beam, they saw something horrifying. A figure standing at the end of the hallway, its eyes glowing red, staring at them. They ran, their footsteps echoing through the halls, but no matter where they turned, the figure was always there, waiting, watching. The house seemed alive, trapping them in its maze of endless rooms and corridors. Just when they thought all hope was lost, Emily spotted a small window. "There," she yelled. They scrambled towards it, smashing the glass and climbing out one by one. As they tumbled onto the lawn, panting and terrified, they glanced back at the house. The figure was gone. The whispers had stopped, but the feeling of dread remained. The four friends never spoke of that night again.